If the Bucks lose first round, is it the end of Giannis era with the Bucks?
I don't think so. I don't think he want to go anywhere. If he do, then he do. But I don't think it's the end of his era with the Bucks. I think he want to stay.
What you think, Rudy?
I mean, I don't know. It's a little iffy because at times, he talks in the way that there's a possibility of them, of him leaving the team. But I think, but I think it's more of him being forced when he talks this way. But I think anything can happen depending on who they choose to trade him, or depending on how it happened too. He gets too frustrated. I think it's a possibility. But ultimately, if you wanna, if I were to put my money, I don't think he will leave. I don't see him. I don't foresee him leaving the Bucks because I think he's been with them. They drafted them, right? They drafted
Yeah.
him. He's one with them. I think part of him, he's very loyal. I think if they sit down and have a meaningful conversation with him, break it down the way that they're supposed to, and of course, combined with Damian Lillard willing to work with him as well, I can foresee a situation where they keep him over there. But this has to be broken down. It's not about firing the coach. It's about having the meaningful conversation. Have the coach who, hey, you need to coach, but also we need to initiate somebody between Dame and Lillard as a point guard that can orchestrate the offense for them.
I think for me, I think they should just blow up the roster. Honestly, blow up the
I
roster.
Solution, RJ. The reason why that's not the solution because the piece that they're missing is too much of an easy piece for them to get. You as a
Yeah, but at the
you
same
as a
time, Rudy,
manager,
listen, hold on. At the same time, Rudy, I feel like they missing who's a athletic center too. Because Brook Lopez, this man, he looks slow on the court.
I think they
RJ,
might
They
let him
but
go
they,
after
they don't
this
they don't look
anyways.
fast.
I think he's
you
going after this
you missing
anyways.
the elephant in the room, RJ. The elephant in the room when you have very few teams in the history of the game, very few team has had the chance to combine somebody like Giannis and Damian Lillard on the same team, RJ. When you have this opportunity, you need to do all you can for you to not only maintain it but also use it.
No, of course.
You cannot
But
have
I'm just talking about the role
Giannis
players.
team and not find a way to initiate, to insert that missing piece, which is a true point guard. You just mentioned somebody like Holiday. Had he been on the team, that would have happened a lot because he's a complete opposite of Damian and Giannis, who are two people whose intention is to score the basket. Somebody like Drew Holiday, somebody like a true point guard like Chris Paul, what it would have been, he would have been an equalizer between them. He would not even mind Dame playing the way that he does. He would not even mind Giannis playing the way that he does. But he would make sure that everybody on the team eat at the right time, and that alone would be enough for them to make it to the top. RJ.